dedicate this song to you. I don't know what I would do if you ever left me now. My heart will fall to the ground. Started off, it all.
What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video. Before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe down below. So, I'm back officially. I'm guessing. Not gonna say for sure, but I remember in my last video I said that I would be posting more videos and stuff like that, and that's what I expected to do. But you know, sometimes when you have times that run in together, it's like you don't really have time to do what you want to do, basically, because you be doing other stuff. But yeah, recently I have moved again, so I said that I will be having to do a house tour, and we have to finish unpacking and stuff like that. So once we get everything good, then hey, it's fine. That's why my room look a little empty, but hey, guess what it is. So, some of y'all may know from my last video that I'm a virtual learner, and I stated that I would be going back to school or whatever. I thought that, well, yeah, because I am back in school. So, yeah. So recently I have went back to school. I go back to school now. So it's like my time is like winding, and I really don't have much time to be doing YouTube, but I want to put more time in. And I have times on the weekend, but sometimes I just be busy. I just go out or something. So, yeah. So, I'm back totally now, and back better than ever. And a lot of people have been. I asked a lot of people, what should I do for my YouTube? What's you know, just a lot of ideas and stuff. And people have gave me good quality ideas, and that's what I want to do. So, right now it's like 11 something at night, and yeah, that's what time I'm doing this video. I don't know what time I'll publish it, because I have to do. I made another intro, but I wanted to make a newer one, because I don't know. I didn't really like my old one. But you know, sometimes when you have to make intros and edit videos and all that stuff, then it just runs all in together. And I recently had recorded a video from me being at school. It was like a school vlog or whatever. And I was going to post that, but I don't know. I have to make sure I look at it, because it'll take some editing and stuff like that. So, just got to do what I got to do. Alright, y'all. So, I don't want to stick around. I want to get straight into this video. Yeah. So, as you can tell by the title, it is story time. My story time about what? Applebee's. Yeah, it's story time. It's funny, but it's icky, you know. So let me just start off by saying, it was on a Friday. I went to my friend. I went with some friends to the movies for one of my friends' birthday or whatever. So we went to the movies. And me, I had $20. Speaking of the fact, I didn't know that we were going to be going out to eat. I didn't know that until I got to the movies with them. And then my friend was talking about that we were going to go to Applebee's after we got to watching the movie. Speaking of mine, I had $20. So my ticket was like 7 something plus tax. So in change I had $10 and some change left. So after we watched the movie and stuff, our ride had came. So we went to Applebee's, and me not knowing, I have been to Applebee's in Little Rock when I was in Little Rock, but I just haven't really been down here in Texarkana since I was younger when I went to Applebee's, because I didn't really like it or whatever. So, boom. We get to Applebee's, and then everybody, little did I know, it was very expensive. You know, their food kind of high, but their food good though. So, I get the menu. I'm like, what I'm gonna get? What? Like, cause it didn't match my budget. I had $10 and some change. And then they ask you, do you want a drink or whatever. So everybody ordered their drink. So I got just a regular lemonade, what I could afford. Y'all, let me tell y'all. So my friends started looking at the menu and start ordering their food or whatever. And me, I'm like, so who gonna give me $1? Who gonna give me this? Who gonna give me this? Who gonna give me some change? You know what I'm saying? Cause me, I know that I didn't have that much chance of like. I told them, I said, a girl gonna be eating appetizers today. So they was laughing and I was laughing too. And I was like, I'm for real, you know what I'm saying? Cause I didn't really have what I needed to have. And before that, my dad was asking me, is that enough? I was like, yeah, it was enough. Because I didn't know that we were going out to eat afterwards. I thought they was going to buy me some movies buy me some snacks at the movies. But we had to go, so I just had to pay my little change. So, boom. I'm looking and I'm just seeing a lot of stuff. And I wanted some chicken strips or whatever. But it didn't match my budget. So I'm like, y'all, I don't know what I'm going to get. So everybody just didn't, the waitress came over there, everybody just ordered their food and their drinks or whatever. So I'm like, okay. So in my mind, I'm like, Katrina, what you gonna get? Cause, just thinking, I'm just still thinking. Cause I don't know what I'm gonna get, what I'm gonna eat. And I didn't want to get nothing to eat. And then I was like, well, am I just gonna get dessert? Cause I can eat at home. But I was like, nah, I just want something from here, you know what I'm saying? So, let me tell y'all. My friends ordered their food and they kept asking me, what you gonna get? And I was like, I don't know. So, speaking of the fact, I'm like, okay, I'm still looking at the menu. I'm looking at the menu for like a good 50 minutes. Let me stop over exaggerating. I'm looking at the menu for like a good 10 minutes or so, like what I'm gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? So, everybody ordered their food and I still haven't ordered my food. And then the woman was like, I can come back to you. So I'm like, okay. So I'm the only one that haven't ordered my food. So the woman come back over there, she come over there with plates and stuff. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna get like this little shrimp bowl thing. So it was like a jumbo shrimp something bowl. I don't even know. I don't even remember the name of it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just get this because it was like $6 something. So, it's taxes, of course. So that was probably like $8 or something. And then I had my drink. My drink was $2.19, so plus tax. So it was like about $14 I didn't have. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna get this. You know what I'm saying? So it was like the little bowl. The woman bought me my food or whatever. And speaking of that, before that, this woman bought my little drink, bought everybody their drink, and I went to drink my drink, and it tasted like, it didn't even taste like lemonade. I don't know what it tasted like. It was watered down a little bit. It didn't really have sugar, and that made me mad, you know what I'm saying? So, I ain't say nothing. I just let it slip. So, the woman bring my food, and I'm just sitting there. I'm like, okay, so, got my little food. And I went to eat my little shrimps and stuff. It was like shrimp, guacamole, salad and corn. I think it was corn. It was corn or rice. I don't remember. So me, I didn't want all this stuff. I just thought it was gonna be the shrimps and some what else? I don't know, but I didn't expect it to be all that stuff. Cause I don't eat guacamole. I like salad, but it gotta be homemade salad. So I'm like, okay, I don't want this, and it just my bowl was filled with that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. So I'm just gonna eat the shrimp. So I went to eat my shrimps. Okay, that was good. And then my friend that was across from me, she had chicken strips. I was like, let me get a piece of your chicken strips. And they were so good, y'all. I wasn't even hungry, but like I wanted to eat something because I didn't want to come home and have to cook nothing. So I'm like, okay. So I'm just sitting there eating, and it wasn't even that many shrimp. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna show y'all what it look like. I'm gonna insert the I think I took a picture or a video, but I'm gonna insert the picture up here somewhere. I'm gonna put it up here, and then yeah. So you know, Applebee's was hot, expensive. So skip, we gonna skip to that part. And after I got through eating, everybody had got through eating. We were just sitting there talking, enjoying ourselves, and chilling. You know, doing what teenagers do when they out with their friends or whatever. And everybody just talking, and I'm like, okay, Katrina, how you gonna pay for your food? So then I was like, I'm gonna have my auntie my auntie was coming to pick me up from my mama. So I said, I'm gonna have my auntie to give me some change. So the rest of the change that I needed. So so boom. I was just sitting there like, okay, everybody else gonna pay for the food. And then I kept asking, I said, so who gonna give me $1? Who gonna give me $1 too? And then everybody's like, girl, and my mom, I'm like, I'm for real, what you mean? So, and the way the woman had came, and she was giving a refill for the drinks. And then I said, I need some of your tip. You gonna give me some of your tip? So she was like, girl. She just said, girl, and I'm like, okay. She was like a little young woman or whatever. So, she had, what she do? She left, and then we just in there, we was finished eating or whatever. So, my auntie, I get a phone call, and my auntie called me, and she was like, no, I didn't get a phone call. Let me change that. I called my auntie and was like, Auntie, I'm ready. So, I'm like, okay. So, she said, I was just sitting there. I just came in there to get you, but I didn't see you. And I was like, what? I was like, I was sitting there eating. I didn't see you. So, long story short, I was like, all right, here I come. So, we were still talking and communicating and laughing and whoop the whoop like I'm going to take my food. So, somebody had made a joke. It was like, you better get on the money you got and leave. Just leave out. So, me, guess what I did? I feel dumb, y'all, but at the same time, I was like, okay, well, I don't care, cause I ain't care at the moment. So I'm like, okay, boom. And Dad was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. You just gave me a good idea. So what I did was I had my little $10 in my change, and everybody was getting their money out or whatever. And the people hadn't came over there because they was gonna sing "Happy Birthday" to my friend. So in the booth it was like me, my friend, cousin, then her stepsister, and then across it was my friend, and then her best friend. So remember, I had my lemonade, and I didn't drink my second cup of lemonade. I didn't drink the rest of my first one. So I asked for a refill, thinking that, oh yeah, it was gonna be good. But anyways, I had my little drink on the little table thing, and then what I do? So I took my money out. I'm like, well, I don't know what I'm gonna. I'm just take my money. I'm gonna just do what the girl had told me I need better do. I can do. So I took my $10 bill and I took my change and I set it on the table. Me being dumb, and I'm just sitting here, ha ha, he laughing about it, like just laughing, not even caring. So after I set my money down, I set it down on the table. It was like towards the end of the table where I was sitting at. So I went to get up on my feet and get my stuff. I was like, okay, Annie, I'm finna come outside. Here I come. So I got up. When I got up, I tilted. I had a bag. No, was it a bag? No, I had my jacket in my hand, and my jacket had hit my cup, and it had tilted it over. I don't know how mighty the jacket was. It was just jacket, but it had tilted my cup over or whatever. And the girl that was sitting beside me, the side of her pants had got wet, and then the boots had got wet in the table, and my money was on the table, so my money had got wet. So I guess I was trying to sneak out too fast, and my drink ended up getting knocked over, and it was like, oh my God, what I'm gonna do? So my mind just racing, my heart racing fast. I'm like, what I'm gonna do? Because these people come over here, and then they're gonna ask me where my money, blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? So after that, I'm just like, okay. I'm nervous, y'all. I'm scared. I'm nervous, for real. And then the girl had got up out the bushes. She was like, you got my pants? You got my pants? I'm sorry. So, and we were trying not to get too loud, and the other people were just looking at us. I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? So, boom. She was like, one of my friends was like, no, the other girl was like, see, that you were trying to sneak. So, me, I'm just, I don't know what to do. So I said, you know what? And I seen some napkins. And I went to wipe it up, and my friend, my friend that was sitting across from me, she was like, "I used it to wipe my nose." I said, "Ooh," and I threw it away from me because I had touched it, like trying to wipe up my evidence basically. And I knew that if I spilled it in, the people were gonna come over there and try to get it up. You know what I'm saying? And I was leaving. I was getting ready to leave. So I'm like, okay. And so like, I gotta go. My money wet. I said my money down. I had 50 cents and a penny. So I set my money down, back down, and I went to shake before I said it down. I went to shaking the money, trying to drive it a little bit, but that didn't work because I had to go. I had to get up out of there. So I wasn't trying to get caught. You know what I'm saying? And then I picked up my bag off the floor, and I was trying to hurry up. I put up my pants, and then I went out the little door area. So I go, I'm rushing out the door, and then I'm leaving them, and then I see the little waitress, man. It was a woman that was coming around to the table. So she came to the table, so I'm hurry up trying to get out the door. And that man said, "You have a good night." But I didn't know that's what he said at first. And I'm like, I thought he said, "Did I pay?" You know what I'm saying? Because that's my first instinct. Because I'm like, okay, I didn't pay enough money for my food. So he probably gonna be like, "Did you pay for your food? And what if he gonna get my money?" But that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, okay, yeah, good night, or whatever. So I went out the door, and I went to the car. I'm like, okay, thank you, Lord. And I was beating hard because I was rushing to get to the car. So, we leave or whatever. And I call my mom. I said, "Mom, I'm on my way home." So she said, okay. And I get to the house, and everybody else get out the car, and I get out the car. And I had just made it in. My house is like a 15-minute drive away from Applebee's or whatever. So I'm just like, okay. And then my mom, I'm still thinking about, oh, I didn't pay for my food, really. I just paid what I had, you know what I'm saying? So my friend called me or whatever, and she was like, "Katrina." I was like, "Huh, what?" She FaceTime audio me. And I was like, "Huh, what? What's up?" She was like, "We've been sitting here for 15 minutes because you didn't pay enough for your food." And I started laughing. I put myself on mute, and I started laughing because I was like, oh my God, this ain't funny. You know what I'm saying? You know, she had me on speaker or what. So I'm laughing or whatever, and I took myself off mute. I said, "What?" So the woman made y'all sit there. She ain't say nothing just for y'all to pay for y'all food. And I was like, "Y'all ain't got no money. Y'all ain't got the rest of the money." And then she was like, "No, we ain't got the rest of the money. Ain't nobody got no $3 or whatever." Boop, boop. So I'm like, okay. And me, I'm still laughing, being dumb. You know what I'm saying? So I was just sitting there while listening to them talking. I'm like, I just got quiet. I'm like, oh yeah, what I'm supposed to do? I'm at the house. So I told my friend, I was like, I'm at the house now, and I can't come all the way back there. You know what I'm saying? So, like, who go drive a 15-minute drive to get somebody $3? Girl, boy, no, no way. And I was like, okay. And then she said, the woman said something. I said, what the woman say? She said, that she said that the woman said that I need to be mindful next time and make sure I got enough money to pay for my food with the roof. So I'm like, okay, so this woman mad. I'm like, oh well, at least I ain't there for her to say, you know what I'm saying? So and then I feel bad. I'm like, well, I ain't have enough, y'all. And it made me so mad because the shrimp was okay, but my food it wasn't good enough. But oh well, I guess God said I didn't really deserve it because I played them people out their money. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but yeah. And so I'm like, okay. I was like, well, alright. But then she said, okay, I'm gonna call you back when I get to the house. I'm like, okay. So long story short, y'all, that's really the story of me not having enough money, me not paying for my food. Having the money to pay for my food at Applebee's. I didn't know they were that high. Not my fault. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, at least I just didn't take the bill and just run off with it and didn't pay for nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I was like, oh no, I ain't gonna be able to go back there because they gonna remember my face. So, I'm like, dang, that's messed up. But, long story short, that's really the end of the story. I'm 20 minutes in the video. Let me stop playing. But yeah, so really guys, that's the moral of the story. Just a basic love story. My first story time on my channel. So you guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what videos y'all want to see and tell me how y'all like this video. You know what I'm saying? Give us a double thumbs up. Double thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. And share this video. Send it to your friends, your mama, your dad, your granny. It don't matter. Send it on through. Yeah. So, y'all, I'm not a bad person. I'm not a bad person. So don't just think I'm a bad person for not giving their people the rest of their money because I didn't have it. So, nah. But if you know, you know. Alright. I'm gonna close this video out. Yeah. I hope y'all liked this video. And have a good day or good night or whatever. I don't know. People in different countries now. That's it. That's my little story. And oh yeah, I gotta add that picture, whatever. So I'm gonna go. Once again, make sure you like, comment, subscribe down below. And I will see you guys later. Bye.